Hello everyone, I'm Inma and this is the second part of our Characters for Visual Novels series. Last time we learned some tricks to create a character sheet easily. And on this chapter we will learn how to start working on the actual illustration of the character that appears during dialogue scenes. Let's begin! First, we need to create a canvas that fits the specifications of the game. You can make the canvas bigger than requested and then resize the files after you are done, but you can never make the canvas smaller than requested, because enlarging it later will result in pixelated images. These are the typical sizes for a game designed for PC. Let's use the Ultra HD format for our example, because we can always resize to Full HD later. We have an Ultra HD canvas now, but we need to take into account that on visual novels, many times there are at least two characters talking on screen, so it's convenient to take that into account. What we are going to do then is to cut the canvas in half using the Change Canvas Size function on the Edit menu. We will leave height as it is, but we will make width 1920. Now let's load our character sheet into the Subview palette so that we can see our design easily. On the previous chapter, we saved a 3D figure with the proportions we wanted for this character, and we are going to use it now. We drag and drop the 3D figure into the canvas and adjust the size so that you can see more or less from thighs up. For this specific illustration of the character, it's best if the perspective bar is not set to a high number. Now we need to decide on a pose for our character. We can work on the pose ourselves, or more easily we can use some predefined pose or download some from assets by selecting pose on the search. Once we apply the pose by dragging and dropping it into our 3D figure, we can adjust it as we like. We lower the opacity and start drawing the sketch on top of it. I like to make my sketches in multiply blending mode and change the layer color to red on the layer palette. It makes it easier to see later when we want to ink. We start by drawing the base figure with the shape of the body, and only after we are done, we add clothes on a different layer. Since this is just a sketch, we can use white to paint over the lines of the body to hide them. We have our sketch ready with both outfits, and now it's time to ink it. This is where it gets a bit tricky. Let's start by creating a new folder for the line art. We create a new layer to ink the basic shape of the character, which means only hair and body. The only element of the face we will be inking now is the nose, because it's the only element that will not change during the course of a dialogue in the game. All the elements that need variations, eyes, mouth, eyebrows, will be worked on the next chapter. For now, we focus on the body. Once we have the base body shape inked, we create a new layer to ink the first outfit. I like to ink on vector layers because they offer many benefits, but that's up to each artist. We hide the layer for the first outfit and create another layer to work on the second outfit. Now we have 3 line art layers, the basic shape of the body and 2 outfits. To make everything easier to find, I will give each outfit layer a name and a layer color. Outfit 1 is red, outfit 2 is blue. Each outfit covers different parts of the base layer, so we faced our first problem here. We cannot use white to hide parts of the line art because later we are going to add color on the layers underneath. We cannot simply erase the lines we don't want because each outfit requires the erasure of different parts. Here's where we could use layer masks. By applying a layer mask, you can hide or reveal parts of the line art without actually changing anything from the original layer. You can also enable or disable the layer mask as you please. It all sounds perfect, but we still run into a problem here. We can only apply one mask to one layer, but we have 2 different outfits. There are 2 ways around this. One is to duplicate the base layer and have one for each outfit, while also keeping the original one hidden. This way we can apply the layer mask to each base line art layer without affecting the other. We can make one folder for all line art layers for each outfit to make it easier to navigate the layer palette. This first option works well. We have a perfectly functional line art for each outfit. However, imagine you realize you made a mistake on the original base line art layer and you need to edit it. You would have to duplicate the layer again for each outfit to reflect the change, drag the layer mask from the previous layer to the new edited one, etc. It doesn't seem like a very tedious task because we only have 2 outfits, but imagine if we have 10. That's where method 2 comes in handy. Back to the stage where we have only 3 layers, outfit 1, outfit 2, and the base line art. We said we can only apply one layer mask to a layer, but we are forgetting something. We can also apply a layer mask to a folder. So we put the base line art into a new folder we call outfit 1, and we make the color of this folder red to fit the color of the outfit 1 layer. We apply a layer mask to this folder and hide the parts of the line art we don't want to see for outfit 1. After we are done, we disable the layer mask, hide the outfit 1 layer and make the outfit 2 layer visible. Now we click on the outfit 1 folder and we put it into yet another folder, which we call outfit 2, and we make it blue to match the outfit 2 layer. We apply a new layer mask to this folder and hide the parts we don't want from the line art. With this we have 2 different layer masks, which we can enable or disable depending on which outfit we are working on. The bad side is that the more outfits we have, the bigger our folder tree becomes, and it can get hard to navigate. The good side is that now we can edit the base line art anytime we want, and it will automatically apply to all outfits. This is it for now. Which method would you rather use? I personally use the second for my job as a visual novel illustrator. On the next chapter, we will learn about applying colors, face expressions, and exporting all files ready to use on a real game. Stay tuned and see you next time. Bye bye!